Hey, hope you're doing well out there. I wanted to talk today a little bit about how to improve, whether you're trying to squat, deadlift, whatever it may be. I wanted to share some things that have worked really well and that I've found useful in the past. Now, these exercises, what I typically do is I position them at the end of the workout or in the last, 60-75% of the workout. So I'll do my main lifting, whether I'm doing my squatting, my workout, whether you're in the gym, and you're just going to add some of what's called accessory work. And these are some of the accessory movements that I have found worked really well. So when I'm thinking about them, I'm thinking in the range of where can you add 40 to 100 reps in, depending on the load, right? So obviously if the load's heavier, you're probably being closer to 40. If it's higher, maybe in the 60 to 100 range, let's say. But you have to start somewhere. And the neat part is incrementally add it in and watch it over time. So if you're going to add something in, let's say you come to the gym, you do your main workout, or you do your main lift, squat, deadlift, whatever it is. And then what I want you to think about is adding in some of the simple things. And now this first one, on the GHR, the interesting part about that is you can adjust it based on your ability. So start with less and then add more. All I would do is, let's say, add 3 or 4 sets of 12 at the end of your workout and do it over the course of 12 weeks and watch what happens. So when I do the GHR, I'll show you. I get it. So remember, the further down your knees are, the neat part is you have some give with this. But the further down that way your knees are, the easier the movement typically will be. So I'll get it in a position where I set up like this, and my knees are on the side of the half moon closer to the foot plate, and I'll try and get in a very similar stance to my squat, just like this, as wide as I can go. And what I'll focus on is actually letting my body fall forward from my knee to my hip to my shoulders. And so watch this. And when I contract and come up, I'm thinking about squeezing all my posterior chain muscles. So my hamstrings, my glutes, my low back, and I'll come forward like this, controlled, and then back up. And you'll notice at the bottom, I'm really focusing on trying to straighten my leg. So with this, start with 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 12, and add it in at the end of your workout. Incrementally do it over the course of, let's say, 12 to 16 weeks after the end of every lower body session, or just at the end of 1 or 2 workouts a week. And before you know it, you've done it, let's say 12 to 24 times more. And it's a nice way to add some volume in so you don't feel like you're constantly under the barbell, right? Which is a little bit different for loading. So I would try these GHRs, staple in my workout. And of course, start with body weight, and then you can carry a plate on your chest. You can wrap a band, which you've probably seen some variations before if you follow along. But start there and see what can change. You'll probably be amazed. The other thing that I like when you're in the gym is you can flip this around, and now this one I'll do more for body weight. So what you can do is actually hold on to the foot plate and let your legs fall forward. It's like a reverse hyper machine. This is like the makeup version that I'll use. But I'll hold on like this, right? Have my forehead about at the foot plate. And it's a nice way to actually add some volume in. Again, I'd probably start with 4 sets of 10 to 12 at the end of your workout and see how you make out. But the biggest part with all of this that I find, and some of the biggest challenges I find, is lack of consistency. Consistency, right? So if you can make a point of just being consistent and 1 or 2 times a week adding these as accessory movements, you can find a way to incrementally load your posterior chain muscles, glutes, hamstrings, low back, increase the tolerance so you're more resilient, and get more out of your lifting. With this one, I'll start with body weight. With the GHR, glute ham raise, we'll call it, I'd start with body weight as well, and just see how you make out. And with the consistency part, that's where I think the magic is, in terms of if you can show up consistently, it'll make all the difference. Anyways, give it a try. Let me know how you make out. And of course, if you found this beneficial to yourself, my only ask is that take a moment so that someone else can find the benefit too. And take a moment, if you could, to share it. So I have a big mission and I simply can't do it all alone and reach as many people as I want to help improve their health, understand that you have to have more function for more health, and the health of their spine and nervous system. So I'd appreciate it very much. Anyways, I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.